Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to the first 3-month reading for 2023. This reading will give you a quick summary of the planetary energy you could expect from January to the end of March. This reading will help you maneuver through all the planetary energy that's coming up, and it's going to give you the best advantage to start your 2023 with a bang. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into this reading. The year starts off for you with the North Node and the South Node still in your 4th and 10th house, axis of home and career, nurture and discipline, private life, and public life. For you, attention will be needed more on the home front, a need for more privacy, giving and receiving nurture, connecting to the beginning, getting grounded, and ultimately finding your security. By January the 12th, Mars finally goes direct after being retrograde since the end of October. With Mars direct, the stagnant energy with regards to your love life, people and hobbies that bring you pleasure, sports activities, and what and how you express creatively is seeing more consistent forward movements. For the Mama and Papa Aquariuses, there will be a boost of engagement with your children and starting activities that will aid in their development. Aquariuses will also be putting more effort into seeking more fun and pleasure for themselves. You're going to be starting to work on strategies towards your inputs, both to generate income, but most importantly, to increase fulfillment. After the first week of March, and after being in Aquarius for over 2 years, Saturn will now enter the sign of Pisces in your 2nd house, causing you to be more serious about your finances. The energy of discipline will be strong during this transit in an attempt to make sure that your finances, your credit, and your income streams are set up in the trajectory you desire. There's going to be a focus on foods as well, the foods you eat, and being more disciplined in ridding yourself of the food you love but know it's not good for your overall health. The discipline in this area is linked to how you feel about yourself. The more disciplined you get, the more self-worth you will gain. By mid-March, Mars in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces, happening from your 5th house to your 2nd house. So your intention to seek more pleasure, more fun, more engagement has potential to be dampened as what you desire may conflict about how you feel about yourself or your situation. There may be a lack of courage to engage in the pursuit of fun because you may feel undeserving of it. There also may be fears around financial stability and whether you are financially stable enough to partake in new pursuits, or you may not feel emotionally secure enough to take on new challenges that interest you. The fears may very well be skewed perceptions. But even if they are not, even if these are real fears, these are not fears you should hold on to, because it's going to prevent you from pursuing all the pleasures life has in store for you. You have one life, Aquarius, and living it in fear based on things that may not be accurate will place you in a self-imposed prison. So March is on fire with major changes occurring. We have another slow-moving planet changing signs from Capricorn to Aquarius, and this is happening in your 1st house. I like this transit because while Pluto isn't the gentlest planet, it promises change. And being in the first house, it brings the energy of rebirth and power. So while there may be struggles on the emotional front with regards to who you are and being disciplined in areas that can increase your self-worth, Pluto is also helping to transition you into a new identity. It's stripping away aspects of who you are and how you present that no longer serves you. It will gradually produce events that will force you to abandon your old self for an identity that is more profound, powerful, and authentic to who you really are. And we have the very next day, March 25th, Mars changes signs from Gemini to Cancer, entering your 6th house. So with this energy, Aquarius, you want to be useful. You want to be helpful to others, specifically your family, but you may struggle with how you can be of help to others while yourself is experiencing a change of your psyche, a change of self. This is because Mars will be in conjunct to your Pluto in your 1st house. You want to be of assistance, but there are power struggles that need to be contended with. Helping from your heart because you feel the need to be protective of others is one thing, but it doesn't always have to come at the expense of disempowering another. There will be a need to balance your power and your ego, and if it's hard to get that in check with all that you're going through, which I might add is very valid, what you're experiencing is very valid, but if it's hard to get certain dynamics of your personality in check, and it may feel overpowering to you, then the best case scenario is to withdraw yourself and work on tasks that help you with the transitions and transformations you're beginning to experience. Okay, so we get to the end of March and we're gifted with a beautiful water trine between Mars in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces. This is a really, really good time for you to put some actions in place that will increase security for you. Planning, creating tasks, actioning them will bear fruit for you in terms of progress towards creating a steady income, boosting your self-esteem, and even acquiring possessions that more align with the person you are today and the person you are becoming. The errands that you participate in will not be frivolous during this time. It will come with hard work, but it'll also come with rewards. The action, hard work, and discipline will be so worth it by the compensation that it can turn out during this transit, whether it be monetarily or otherwise. But most importantly, it will be a big boost to your values and emotional wealth. And that brings us to the end of your reading. I will see you again in a few for your April to June reading. And until then, flow with the energy and take every blessing and opportunity the universe has in store for you. Peace and prosperity to you, and we'll talk soon.